And what my Reddit editor is calling a significant security lapse, high-ranking officials from the Trump administration actually inadvertently included Jeffrey Goldberg, the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, in a Signal group chat discussing imminent military operations against the Houthi targets in Yemen, like right before they happened. Goldberg received the detailed information on the planned strikes, including specifics on weapons, targets, and timing. And so initially thinking this was something, a setup, the authenticity of the messages sort of trying to reel him in to kind of get him exposed. Then he saw the reports on the news and realized, oh yeah, this is real. This is happening. Now, the group chat was titled Houthi PC Small Group and comprised of senior officials, including Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, also National Security Advisor Michael Waltz, and Vice President J.D. Vance. The inadvertent inclusion of Goldberg was believed to be a mix-up based on his initials in someone's phone. Despite the unauthorized participant in the discussions, the chat continued, and Hegseth actually reported that the measures for the security would stay intact. Now, National Security Council has acknowledged the authenticity of these messages and announced a review to determine how the unauthorized inclusion occurred. Congressional leaders from both parties are expressing outrage of the breach, with some saying investigations and accountability must be had. Senator Mark Warner, for example, criticized the mishandling of classified information. We'll get to that in a moment, emphasizing the potential risk in national security. Now, what this incident actually highlights is the vulnerabilities in the communication protocols of top government officials, particularly using unsecured messaging platforms for sensitive discussions. Legal experts suggest that use of Signal for transmitting these things are going to violate a couple things, including the Espionage Act and Federal Records Law, because Espionage Act means using unauthorized channels to talk about espionage and things like this is bad, and not having official records on official government servers that can't be hacked or picked up by random reporters who didn't know they were on the text chat as well. The breach underscores the need for more stringent communication practices to safeguard national security interests. And maybe someone should remember that whole private email server thing that we talked about 2 elections ago.